Okay, the motor is successful. Works great. I got 2 speeds and I'm more than happy with it. Built this frame and I've got the battery box in the back. Everything cabled up. It's pretty easy to put together and launch. So the instructions and how I built it are coming up.
The plan here is to put a water snake trolling motor on my Hobie Outback while I can still have my pedal drive going. Items that I've bought is the water snake itself, a Dakota Lithium 12 volt 54 amp battery. I have a marine battery box with a strap. I am going to put this fuse on the positive end, hook up this voltage meter on top of here, and then move these onto the battery box as well as the external part of the water snake. So it'll be a quick plug-in. The idea here is the battery behind my seat. I have my fish bag that I keep here. So I'll put the battery in the back. I have rod holders coming out of each side, and I will brace a 2x4 with them, and I will have the water snake hopefully about right here on the 2x4. So that is the plan. I am not a builder by any means, but I am going to hack through this based off of a recommendation and a setup from my friend Craig, who I'll show a quick clip of Craig right here. He had one and he was zipping around the last time I fished with him, and it's something I need to have when the current and wind are a little too strong for me. All right, well, let's get to the build.
What we're going to try to do is put on this voltmeter. I've never done this before. I hope that the wire is long enough. It should be. Yep, so the idea is I want to put this right here. I'm going to have the connector for the plug for the motor on this side. So I'll have this over here. I'm not sure which way I want this to be, probably like that. Because I'm going to have the strap here. I don't want the strap going over top of that. So I will mark this out. My pen. Don't know. Pretty good. Good. Okay, what I'm going to do first is put in the screws and my fuse and this marine or battery connector. And I'll get everything tight later. Just get it enough down now. Ooh, I hope these fit. This may not fit on this. I may need bigger ones, but I saw somebody do this as well, so this may not be the best idea. This may work. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get this guy connected. It should reach. Should not be an issue reaching. No, we are good. So let me just strip some of these off a little bit more. Well, I'll tape these up with some electrical tape just to make sure they're solid. This one I have to do my trick. Okay, press and hold. Plug it in. I need to change that to an F. All right, press the setting button on the back. Okay. There's F. Okay, that's phosphate. Press the function button on the front to choose how many cells my battery has. Okay. All right. So step 4. All right. Disconnect the power. All right, so let's disconnect the power, and then we'll plug it back in. Well, I wonder if it's because it, oops, just doesn't have the greatest connection because I don't have these tight. Okay. I figured it out. The problem was that this was not tight enough. So I tightened that and this side. So now I have a solid reading that doesn't waver. So the battery is at 52% capacity. All right, so we know that works. So I'm going to disconnect it and then go drill a hole, drill out that hole for to put this in. Drill. Boom. That is pretty good. There's a little gap there, but I bought some of this sealant I can put around the edges and on the back side. So that is pretty cool. I'll clean all that up in just a second. Let's just do this. And what I can do is just plug. Oh, tell you what, let's put it in the box first. All right, and then what we can do, and this will go slide in, and then it'll look like that. Pretty sweet. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, so for the next part, we're gonna install the butt connector. I got this one on Amazon. It's basically just a socket. The idea is I'm going to install it on this side, and I will connect it to here. And then the other side is the plug, which will go into here. And this is from the trolling motor. So that's step 3. So for step 2, installing this, what I'm going to do is I am going to put these on and then just attach them to the leads on the battery. There we go. Holy smokes. All right, let me put one of these on. There we go. Okay, that is solid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna magically silicone tape all of this in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was pretty easy. So next I am going to cut a hole on this side. Just kind of cut this out. I think that will do the trick. I will glue this on and secure it, and then this will fit right into that. Put this guy on, and this guy on, and then we'll do the negative. Negative. All right. And then battery is at, I don't know if you can read that, but it's 85%. This is a little tight, but with the strap, this will stay on. And now we have the plug that this will go into. The positive is going to go up top. This should just plug in. Like that, and this should be good to go. But we'll test it out. That needs to be screwed in. I need to get 2 screws or bolts or rivets to put that in, to secure that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these rivets in here. Hopefully this will fit through. It should fit through. I forgot which size these rivets are. I've used them before. It's gonna fit now. There we go. All right. That will go in there. All right. One. And that's not going anywhere. So, what we have here is the water snake. I'm not going to take it all out. What I'm going to do is just work on this end. All I'm going to do is strip these off. I'm just going to leave it this length. I can wrap it around and do other things with it, and just connect it into this plug here. I'm just going to cut. Okay. And then let's test this out. Power is off. Red goes to the top. Clear out of the way. Okay, we have power on. That is working. Good. Excellent. So let me silicone tape this up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to this is a good length because I don't want these to go all the way through. So I think this height is good. Perfect. So I'm going to cut another one to match this length. It is a nice windy, stormy day. Perfect to work on the kayak. Roughly right is better than being precisely wrong. So we have these. I'll put these like this. This will actually shift over. So I want to make sure I have enough clearance so it'll look like that. And I have these blocks here because as there's weight, or if I lean back, I don't want this to be the main stress point. So I'd like these to hit up against these rod holders and provide some relief from these guys. I will also drill some holes here so that the water, when it drains, it can drain through. I'm gonna probably put two just to make sure. Okay. And then this guy. And then I'll have to get longer screws. I don't have them on me. But what I can do temporarily is just get these guys. Okay, that should be good enough. Yep, and the battery I'll probably have on this side here, and I'll secure it to these as well. So the final assembly, I have my block here, my brace. I painted the PVC black. I drilled holes down so the drainage works. I've got my battery that I strapped to the other side. And I have the motor wrapped around. So looks good. And it worked great. A few head shakes. Might be a sheepy. Had a good run. And I have an audience with this boat here. It's about 80 feet down now. That's what it looks like on the finder. Lots of shakes. Lots of shakes. It's not huge. I see something down there. Shoot, so tangled.
Okay, still fighting them?
Still fighting it. Jesus. Got him, Hobie.
Nice one, huh?
Yeah, it's probably 18 to 20. All right, let me untangle this mess. I'll be back. All right, untangled. That was a mess, but everything is good. Nice size Hobie. I would say probably 17, 18 pounds or so. I'll weigh it when I get home. But yeah. Right on. Let me clean this out. That was my only appellant, by the way, so I have some Kool-Aid that I'll use. All right, we'll get another bait out and see if we can catch something else. Woo!